Okie dokie. Onward with the last court. Now that our actions have been replenished, and not far from me, Frank is playing colonization, and he went with a Portuguese and named his character Terais. Terais! For the two Terais thing. Okay, so we established that we need, well, perhaps a bit more authority, but yes, let's call on the cheery Baron and see. Oh no, freedom is too low, but maybe with viands. Maybe with viands. So, but we also wanted to call for. We wanted to call for the dower, his dower lordship. Oh, we need 2 authority to call him. Okay. So, let's go get more authority. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, this is the Dashing Outlaw. A trio of Valrayo merchants wearing newly bought, poorly fitting clothing address your court. They say they waylaid by the I'm like, by the Dashing Outlaw and her band. Long pause. The outlaw not only took their merchandise, their purses, and their fine clothes of silk, this sea silk, royal sea silk perhaps, but also their dignity. Well, is their dignity as low as, well, now we're modest, but yeah. We know what it's like when to lose dignity, don't we? She held a mock hunt, chasing them naked through the woods. Ah! They demand a recompense for their loss, or they will advise the other members of their guild to avoid Seru. Okay. I can either send them away empty-handed. Oh. I don't have 3 bags of royals to cover their losses. Okay, if I choose perhaps not. I don't want to discard. I have 2 bags of royals. Maybe the Herald will give me another bag of royal? Let's find out. Okay. Where he was received with the graces due a prince, draped in flamboyant, lively. Ah, yes, I remember him. Lost dignity. Okay. So, the boastful neighbor. Your rival's herald drones about their visit to the imperial court. A tedious string of boasts and gossip. And here's a gift, just to rub it in. A chest of bright silks and sweet perfumes. Is it the silks and perfumes from, you know? The exchange of gifts is a delicate matter of etiquette. How will you reciprocate? Okay, so increase dignity, reduce prosperity. Increase prosperity, reduce dignity, gain clues. So let's try to increase dignity. What the? Session has expired. Again. I was like, well, I just refreshed the page. Oh. Did I? Okay. I have more dignity. Okay, so we just missed that page. But we don't have more bags of royals. And the Dowager. The Dowager's decline. Her breath scrapes from her throat. Her skin is stippled with tiny red dots. When she coughs, you notice dark blood dark blood on her handkerchief. Oh no. Don't fuss, she rasps at anyone who tries to help. Her illness is unheard of. Despite constantly complaining about her frailty, the Dowager hasn't had anything worse than a cold in years. Okay. And I don't have bags of rose, so deduce the cause yourself. Okay. Study by candlelight. You work into the night, poring over yellow pages with the pig farmer at your shoulder. Yellow pages. Yellow pages, the yellow pages? With all the phone numbers? The symptoms match nothing in Oleana's physique, nor in Polyosteresis' calamities of the flesh. You turn to darker causes. After all, Thedas is replete with poisons. The Dowager is too lucid to be suffering from a derivative of death root, too coordinated to have taken Adder's kiss, and too alive for it to be the quiet death. Here, in Colostro's Naturia, of all places, the venom of the wyvern is most potent and gives rise to a family of poisons developed in Antiva. They are recognized by a crimson speckling of the skin. Aha! Properly prepared, the venom is its own antidote. Oh, good news! So, you know what's responsible. Bad news, you're going to have to catch a wyvern. Yay! And there's still the matter of who did this to her and why. So, the Dowager is gravely ill. Okay. An unsolved case. So, we gained a secret. We lost some clues. Onward. The case of the Dowager, I didn't get that last time. And we still don't have more bags of royals. If I go here, I don't have enough clues. Okay. So I need to gain clues, but I'm not ready to discard this right away. So let's use an action for that. Okay, gain clues. The higher the prosperity, the easier this will be. Everything else is locked, so let's go and gain clues. Nothing but wind. Well, at least we gained a few clues. The Silent Hunter. So I can earn clues, and the higher the twilight, the easier, but everything else is locked. So let's just give it a try. Oh, cool. Excellent. Whispers from the woods. Excellent. More gnomic messages with 8 clues. Okay. But we don't have more bags of royals. But let's take care of this. She's ill. We need to treat her. Who had access to the Dowager's person? Case. The Dowager's decline. The acerbic Dowager's poisoning cannot go unanswered. If the perpetrator can reach her, is anyone safe? Is it safe? Is it safe? Is it safe? Is it safe? Some of you might know that quote. It's from the Jay and Silent Bob cartoons. So, and has anyone on her staff behaved suspiciously? Okay, so let's find out. The lady in waiting. A new lady in waiting had quickly become the Dowager's favorite. As soon as the Dowager's malady struck, the girl disappeared. It's like a stifled intake of breath. One of the dowager's servants brings you her letter of introduction. It claims descent from a minor, but recognizable family of Southern Orlais. The sentiment is impeccable. The lineage is authentic, and the seal is fake. Pretty thing, the servant says. Green eyes, red hair, demure. She was funny about her gloves, never took them off. So is this a case of OCD or a case of covering their tracks after poisoning the dowager? I'd say we have ourselves a culprit, but okay, we didn't find much more. And we still don't have more bags of Royal. So we have 2 unsolved cases, but we need more clues. We need bags of Royals, and we need clues. So the Baron waits impatiently. So rumors, or I ever heard these curs impugned your honor. Are we gonna lose dignity? I don't know. Let's go here and see. Yes, we lost 2 dignity. The butt of the joke. The oldest of them, lanky and straw-haired with dirty grey fingers, speaks. We meant nothing by it, your highness. Your grace, the Baron bellows. The peasant flinches. Your grace, I mean. We just said that it was looking like a good harvest, and that you'd be happy as a puppy when you received your tithy. And then I did this. He puts his hand behind him next to his tailbone and wags it enthusiastically back and forth. It's an old story that the Shame's descendants are marked by his abomination. Your mother, it was commonly held, had a forked tongue. Apparently, you have a tail. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so I can have the peasant punished. It will increase dignity at the cost of freedom and may increase authority. Or laugh. Increase freedom at the cost of dignity and gain clues. Well, we need clues, but we also need dignity, so let's mild punishment. The way of things. The serf accepts his sentence glumly, and his friends offer no complaint. Such is their lot. They know another noble might have enacted a far harsher sentence. The natural order is restored. Too lenient and you'll seem weak. Too harsh and you'll seem a monster. Well, I succeeded. So I gained 10 dignity. Admirable. Nice. I lost freedom. You total 8 oppressed. Hey, I gained an authority. Okay. So I gained authority. I might be able to recruit a new counselor. And do I have... I have just 10 clues. So let's send for the cheery... Oh wait, no, I need... How many authority do I have? I have 2 authority only, and I need 2 authority for his dour lordship. So let's send for his dour lordship. Send for the Marquis of Suru, extends greetings and felicitations, and looks forward to your attendance at the earliest possible opportunity. So, a skirl of pipes. He's brought an escort large enough to satisfy his pride, but small enough not to seem like an open threat. More. Okay. His dour lordship. He spends much of his time in the gallery looking at the dusty pictures or the library buried in books. They give him no joy, but then nothing does. Alright, so I can spend dignity to gain favor with his dour lordship. I can gain clues, but I'll also gain peril. Yeah, I won't need him as an advisor, so let's gain clues. A sympathetic ear. Allianz is better regarded than Sereau. Allianz. And his dour lordship has his finger on the nation's pulse. His advice is brusque, deft, and frequently favors Allianz. As you listen, you unstitch the parts that will help you from those who will help him. Okay. So I succeeded, gained 8 clues. Onward. Uprising. Let's see. This will cost it. Oh, it's all locked. Okay, perhaps not. Let's discard. And yeah, we want bags of royal. Okay. So we need even more clues. So let's try to get more clues. Clues and bags of royals. Let's discard the uprising. The bard wants a quiet word. I just wanted to say, what a remarkable group of people your courtiers are. Genuinely fascinating. Why, I spoke yesterday to a scholar who is an expert in ducks. Ducks? Imagine. And the young Lord Grouillard can tell you the tailor of every gown the Empress has worn for the last 2 years. Or, I wondered if... Look out! Inquisitor! Okay, let's hear about the ducks. About the ducks, not let's hear the ducks. There's probably a point somewhere. And so many of them. Aren't we lucky? Lucky duck. I'm sure absolutely none of them are spies, or revolutionaries, or maleficars. Anyway, it's certainly grown. Why am I doing this weird accent? I think I keep changing accents for different characters. They all have ever-changing accents. That's so for you. Anyway, it's certainly grown much more interesting around here, with all the changing accents Binky's doing. And many of the charming creatures haven't even heard my best stories yet. It's like having my very own buffet. Alright. So, gain dignity and clues. Let's go with gaining dignity and clues. Tolerate them. An unavoidable expense. They clog the corners of your hall. They chatter and squabble and whisper. They drain Sereau's pockets and your patience. At least the gossip is occasionally useful. So I gained 3 clues, and I lost prosperity. Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't gain dignity, but I didn't lose any dignity. So now I have enough clues to trace the poison. Someone made it, someone sold it. Let's go. A confession. The trail leads to the purveyor of teas. The purveyor of teas. But before you can confront him, he comes to you. I sold the poison, he admits. I was assured it was destined far from Sir Hu, and had no idea it would be used against so sweet and mild a lady. The one who bought it claimed to be a disciple of the elusive iconoclast. Subsequent inquiries revealed this to be lacking in truth. I am a foolish old dwarf. Oh, if he's a dwarf, he's got a Canadian or American accent. Anyway, they've all got ever-changing accents. I can tell you, she had copper hair, and she wore gloves. Again, the gloves. A sensible precaution when purchasing poison. But I noticed her middle finger did not flex as it should. I would surmise that the finger was missing. I do watch my customers' hands very carefully during transactions. Alright, so we gained an occurrence, but we've lost 20 clues. So we need to gain clues if we want to continue here. Alright. Oh, it's going to cost 30 clues. And we don't have enough bags of royals. So I guess I'll discard this card. So I want authority, bags of royals, clues. Oh, again. Okay, let's discard this. The Wayward Bard. Gather clues. And we can't do much else, so let's gather clues. 3 clues. Can we send for anyone? The Kindly Knight. You know, he's not going to cost anything other than actions. Gain clues. Very straightforward. Consult his expertise. Alright. A history lesson. You meet him in your solar, where a scurrying page brings wine and a bowl of nuts fresh from the apple woods. The knight sets upon them with the nutcracker. Satisfying cracks and sprays of shell accompany his lecture. His knowledge is fathomless, but old. Still, it's a rare mistake that hasn't been made before. Sorrow's fields are furrowed with old feuds, lost promises, and political compromise. Those who do not learn the lessons of the past... So I succeed in a scholarship and gain 7 clues. Onward! Okay. I'm going to need 30 clues. I'm going to have to discard that because we don't have 3 bags of royals. Let's try to get good cards, please. Okay, we're going to have to discard the Uprising. Ooh, the Purveyor of Teas. So we have no choice but to gain clues, and it's a low-risk challenge. Alright. Just the facts. You sip his steaming tea and listen, picking truth from flim-flam, and we make sure that there's no poison in his tea. Sometimes he sprinkles his chatter with hints to his past. He claims to be a simple merchant, outcast from his home, but he knows too much about treasons, stratagems, and toxins for that to be the whole truth. 8 clues. Alright. Gather clues from the Wayward Bard. Gain only 3 clues. Okay. A quiet folk. He returns with a scowl as bitter as the dregs in his bottle. Oh, people are tight-lipped in your Seru. They're afraid to talk out of turn. He was able to uncover a few scraps of valuable information, though. It's something. Let's see, how many clues do we have? 22. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Enlightenment. So this is locked. So let's see. We can ride over to the plaza and we can learn more from the scholar. So let's learn more from the scholar. Okay, we gain rumors of revolution. Dangerous thoughts. He tells you his tale. He was low-born. First he studied with lay brothers at the chantry, then with a disgraced but cheap scholar in Valroyaux. When his master ran out of things to teach him, he recommended the boy to the university. Had he been accepted, he would have been the youngest student in memory. They turned him away. Ah, was it his low birth? His unorthodox theories on the world's order? And how can this best serve Seru? All right. So I can become his patron. This will increase prosperity. Oh, okay. Turn him away. Increase dignity. Or try to gain clues. Let's gain clues. Ah, succeeded. Gained 5 clues. The temptation of comfort. So a traveling scholar. The scholar needs a home. He is undoubtedly brilliant, adept in matters of physics and philosophy, an expert on the movements of the stars, but his political opinions are naive at best, inflammatory at worst. So the temptation of comfort. Wine, food, company, the more you ply him with, the more he lets slip. Oh, that's good. His revolutionary ideals are forgotten for the time being. He enjoys your hospitality, and you make the most of his indiscretion. Excellent. Let's see what the kindly knight has to say. Well, we can gain clues. I'm not going to spend clues, so let's just gain clues. Consult his expertise. The kindly knight knows Seru's past better than anyone. Ancient murders, lingering oaths, the disasters at the Green Bridge and the Bridge of Masks, even the enigmatic miracles of masked Andraste. A history lesson, another history lesson. You meet him, oh, again, it's the same history lesson. But we gained more, we gained 7 clues this time. Alright. We have 34 clues. So let's address the case of the poisoned dowager. Circulate the poisoner's description. She won't get away with this. Set your agents on her trail. Go! Conspiracy. The dowager has influence with the families of Western Orlais. Though you have had your differences with her, her loyalty is absolute. As far as she is concerned, you are Seru. Her loss would be a blow to your rule. It can't be a coincidence that it happened in the days before the divine's arrival. A greater design is at work here. Someone wants you weak. Your agents continue to hunt down the poisoner. She has gone to ground, but she can't stay hidden forever. The case is solved for now, but there may be further developments. Okay, so I gained secrets. And, alright. I now have a tangled web. Onward. Interesting. So 5 secrets for Vians. We need more clues. We need more bags of royals. Oof, I'm gonna have to discard the 7. And we need authority. If I want to call on someone, we need authority. So let's discard. Give us some good cards. Give us some good cards. Come on, come on. Okay, so a meeting with the outlaw. The woods are hungry. I saw a black sail in the river. Pirates. It's the woods are hungry. The woods wake and they're hungry. So let's go with the woods. Woods wisdom. The folk who live in the forest, the charcoal burners, the woodcutters, the bandit clans, the dashing outlaws people, are ruled by their old superstitions. But they know the woods like no one else. When they speak, it's wise to listen. Okay. What, is it going to increase our woods wise? So increase peril, reduce twilight. Increase twilight, decrease peril. Gain authority. We need authority. Busy, busy. You keep to your court. You've little time to worry about the feuds between the forest and its tenants. Eventually, the west wind dies. The forest quiets. Business returns to normal. Okay. The smiling guild mistress. Alright. So I can gain clues. The higher the prosperity. So this is almost impossible. I don't want to spend clues. I don't want to spend bags of royal. And everything else is locked. Oh, even this is locked. So let's chance it. Nothing but wind again. At least we've gained 3 clues. Onward! Alright. Do we have enough authority for the cheery baron? Yeah, we have enough authority for the cheery baron. The stamp of booted feet. Ah, scholar! I was on my way down to see you when I ran into your messenger. Hope you're not busy. Alright, more. So, spend viands to gain favor, gain clues. So, I need favor. Okay. So, I'll spend viands to gain a favor. How many favors do I need? I need 3 favors to make him my counselor. Alright, so this will be 1 favor. Indulgence. The meat is rich and red, fresh from the forest. The wine sears your throat. His musicians are the finest in Sero. The baron toasts your presence and contribution. His laughter shakes the glass-eyed hunting trophies that crowd his walls. Hind and hare, wolf, boar, bear. He brandishes a dripping haunch like truncheon. His beard glistens with fat. Tonight, he has ordered his servants dressed as lords of Tevinter. They serve you in cumbersome, flaring robes of black and silver, their faces painted white. All right. But I will need more authority to call him again. I have enough viands to earn enough favor, but I will need more authority. Onwards. Let's discard the uprising. We have 4 actions remaining. So, yeah. Okay. Ugh. Omens. Maybe omens will give us something. Whispers in the woods. A sudden storm. Let's go with the storm. Alone. Gray sheets of rain. Wait. A sudden storm. An hour ago the sky was sapphire blue, and the sun hard and hot as baked bronze. Now black clouds boil overhead, impaling Soho town on silver spits of lightning. So gray sheets of rain hide both banks of the river from your sight. So both banks of my emphasis was in the wrong place. The chateau is all that remains in a world of pouring water. A clap of thunder shakes stone from the tilted tower. Pacow! The dogs howl. The storm blusters all through the night, departing reluctantly with the dawn. Okay. So I can increase freedom and reduce rumors of revolution. I can increase prosperity and gain clues. So the storm, it brewed over the Tirashan as black as ravens and threaded with lightning. Even then you could feel the murmur of its thunder in your teeth. Can you hear my teeth? I don't know. As the evening wanes, it unfurls eastwards, buffeting Soho throughout a long, howling night. It leaves devastation behind. What's the most matter important to address once past its dyslexic much? Okay, so let's increase prosperity and gain clues. As good as new! Yay! Your agents work swiftly. They repair bridges, lift fallen trees, and build causeways over ground, swallowed by bursting marshes. Soon, Soho is open again. Merchants and messengers travel her paths, bringing vital supplies and treasured news. Aw, yay! So we gained clues, we've gained prosperity, we're now comfortable. Onward. Alright, so we need authority. So let's just, we need bags of royals, we need authority, so let's just discard the cards we can't use, basically, and hope to get all the cards we can go through. Ugh. Okay, the Smiling Guild Mistress. So I can gain clues, but it's almost impossible. But everything else is locked. So let's just go with that. Nothing but wind. At least we gained 3 clues. I mean, the uprising, yeah, because we need authority or bags of royal. And yeah. If we send them away empty-handed, well, let's chance it. Let's chance it. Glum faces and empty pockets. Oh, but I succeeded. Okay. Honestly, they expected nothing else. One of them makes a final half-hearted effort to convince you of the indignities they suffered. I would show you my bramble scars, he says, but they are on a private part of my person. Aw, I still want to see. TMI. And I wouldn't want to frighten your grace. Huh? Well, wait. What? What? Okay. My family has always been prodigiously endowed. Yeah, maybe I finally don't want to have a look I probably don't want to see now. Merchants always overselling the merchandise. Okay. A new case card has been pinned to the play screen. Ooh, so I succeeded in a rulership challenge. And I got the occurrence, an unsolved case. The dashing outlaw strikes again. I gained a secret. Okay. This is interesting. I probably need clues. So, case. The dashing outlaw strikes again. Trio of merchants from Val-Royaux were ridiculed and robbed in the apple woods. Their account suggests the dashing outlaw was to blame. So I can compile an account, but I need more clues. Ask the dashing outlaw what she knows of the robbery, but I need a favor from her, which I don't have, and I need authority. And here I corner the robbers. I need... Yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. Okay, so I need clues. I don't have enough clues. Not enough clues. Okay, a meeting with a dashing outlaw. Let's go to the woods. We're going to be able to gain clues, I believe. Oh, no, but we can gain authority. Ah, yes, authority. Busy, busy. Authority. We have 2 actions. Yeah, and it costs 2 actions to send for someone, so I won't gain more favor from him right away. Glass. Okay, I can act, I can investigate. Investigate. What of the walls, the gates, the guards? Thievery at the glassworks. The guildmistress arrived in haste. Her face is unwashed, still smudged with furnace soot. Her fingers fidget angrily at her glass sword. So the walls are high, but the rooftops of the surrounding houses are higher. The gates are busy with shipments, and the guards worry more about keeping glassworkers in than thieves out, she says tartly. Okay. Lost a bit of prosperity. So I can gain prosperity and clues. So let's go with the gain prosperity and clues. Thieves! Thieves! Thieves have stolen glittering works of glass and silver that were under your protection. The crime must be answered. So I'll pursue them myself and gain clues. You must have been only hours behind them. When you enter the stable, your informant identified you. You find nothing but trampled hay, signs of habitation, and 3 missing horses. Was that a snigger from your guards? They didn't like you taking over the investigation and don't mind seeing you taken down a peg. Ugh. Still, it hasn't been a waste. The thieves might still be at large, but you learned many things while combing Soho's underworld. Things you would never have learned in your high, bright hall. Alright. Lost dignity, but I'm still admirable. Gain some peril. Strangers are mistrusted. And I gain clues. You total 17. I think I need 15. Yes. Excellent. So, compile an account of the bandits. You have assembled descriptions from the merchants and other waylaid in the woods lately. Others waylaid in the woods lately. So let's go. A case of mistaken identity. The leader of the bandits was a woman, fair-haired, dimpled, with a finger missing from her left hand. It's The same person who poisoned the Dowager. The dashing outlaw, meanwhile, is lean and raven-haired. The woman was Arlesian, but her men spoke with foreign accents. Wanna bet it's the same culprit? Ooh. So an occurrence. Woodswise increases again. It's like this game. Onward. Okay. So if I want to continue this, I'll be able to do this, but I need 20 clues to corner the robbers. Okay. And I only have one action left and a card that I must discard. So, all right. So I'm going to need more favors with the Cheery Baron. I have enough Vians, but I need more authority and I need clues. I need authority and clues. So we can have that outlaw card for authority and we can have cards that give us clues. Ugh. Alright, well, the Elegant Abbess. Let's go with that. So we can gain clues and everything else is locked. So let's gain clues. Sin and Salvation, the Great Secrets. Eyes on the ground. The Abbey's priests travel across Sereau wherever they are needed. They hear the plights of pauper and baron, merchant, miller, and thief. The abbess passes on the choicest pieces of information, or at least the ones she chooses to share. So 5 clues. We're going to need a lot more clues than that. The Kindly Knight. So I can gain clues, consult his expertise, and everything else is locked. The Kindly Knight knows Sereau past. Yes, he knows the Sereau's past better than anyone. So it's a straightforward 100% chance. So how many clues are we going to gain? A history lesson. Another fruitful history lesson. We have gained 7 clues for a new total of 14. Alright. And I'm going to have to discard this card. So let's see here. We have 6 secrets. That's good. 3 Vians, 2 of which we will still use to earn favor with the Cheery Baron. Though we need more authority. We need more clues. It would be good to have bags of royals to get rid of some cards that keep appearing. I have an elf root. I don't know what that'll do. Once I have him recruited as my counselor, then we can go hunting for trophies, and then I can recruit him as my bodyguard. Okay. Accomplishments. Dowager's illness. Times played. Oh, previous times played. Circumstance. The bard's affection. The bard is your lover. The way of things as it is. Addressed as my lord. The seneschal counselor. Yes, we're going to change counselors. Story. Aha. Okay. We have 5 market days left. Health, we're still injured. So we're going to need to gain a bit more health before we go hunting again. Rulership is increasing. Scholarship seems to be fair. Daring do, woods wise increases. Cunning seems pretty good. We're doing well on dignity. Freedom is low. We're gonna need to regain freedom once we've taken care of our cheery baron. We're gonna need to increase freedom. Prosperity straightened. That's gonna keep changing. So peril, twilight, rumors of revolution. It's kind of fair. If we look at the case, yeah, it'll cost 1 action, and we need 20 clues. And we need authority to send for people. I'm preparing for the divine. What's here? The divine will arrive soon. You must make ready. Yes, I know. A lot. Yeah, a lot of it is locked. And, yeah. This is if we're at 100. This is if we're at 100. This is if we're at 100. The muttering banker. No, we don't want to quit. If I hit learn more. A dangerous path. In peril, twilight, or rumors of revolution. If peril, twilight, or rumors of revolution reach 100, they will unlock risky options on certain cards to try and earn secrets, viands, or trophies. Twilight opens an option on the Omens card. Rumors of Revolution opens an option on the Enlightenment card. Peril opens an option on the Road and River card. Ah, that's interesting. Let's see. Oh, cool. The countdown begins. So let's try to earn more clues. Chantry is sealed. We're not looking to go back. This will gain bags of royals, but who knows at what price, you know, so. So let's see. We're almost there. So we'll be able to hopefully clues, authority. I'm low on clues, I'm low on authority, I'm low on health. I need clues, authority, and health. Cards that give me clues, authority, and health. Hello? There was a count. Okay, let's refresh because there was a countdown and it kind of like forgot that I'm allocated an action. What's going on? Really? It counted down to 0 and it didn't give me an action? Well, that sucks. Alright, well, we've studied what we need. We know what we need. So I'll just have to come back another time to gain all of that.